hangovers, they happen, especially when you're old as like me, or when you're trying to drop a dress size in 24 hours and you don't eat any food. Hashtag worth it. And sometimes you're like, I don't even know what happened. I only had 1 or 10 drinks. Go hard or go home. So here's a few tips, tricks and hacks to help you cope with your hangover like a stun hun. And especially super sane Dr. Mate can hook you up to an IV the day after drinking. I'm told this is frowned upon and I should absolutely under no circumstances talk about it. So let me assure you, my friend Dr. has never ever done this. But seriously, who actually plans ahead of time to have a hangover? Nobody. It's that sense of impending doom you get as you walk through the front door and know the inevitable is going to happen when you wake up the next morning. So what can you do? First off, and I cannot emphasize this enough, if nothing else, take off your eye makeup. The following is actual footage and I strongly recommend viewer discretion is advised.
It's funny, but it's not funny. All my eyelashes are on it.
Next up, if you can call one of your dry friends to come and bring you things, that's a huge help. Hello, Harker. Hey, Paul. Dad. But you know what? You are an independent woman and or man. You got yourself out. You got yourself your own drink. You got yourself absolutely mashed and you got yourself home with or without another person. And you can get yourself through this hangover. Having a supply on hand ready to go for your hangover is the optimum thing to happen. However, if you do need to go down to the shops, it's absolutely entirely appropriate and socially acceptable to wear your daytime pajamas down to the shops. Everyone will totally understand, and the security staff should give you a knowing tin shield because they're also in the hungover club too. Don't we all feel closer together thanks to dehydration? So what did I get on my shopping haul? Well, the first thing I got actually reminds me of Kanye West's Yeezy line, and it's this little number. Check out the gorgeous shapes to it. It goes with absolutely anything because of its transparent colour, and you'll notice it's unisex, so absolutely anyone can drink it and walk around holding their head up high. And what really caught my eye about it was this gorgeous bottle top. Let me just put that down. See that there? Can you see? Can you see it? Do you see? It's green, and green is the colour of Ireland, and I live in Ireland, and that's the cultural relevance right there. Hashtag Ireland. A little pro tip, you should always get the second most expensive water. There's a couple of reasons for this. First off, the cheapest water is probably made by like a Coca-Cola manufacturer and probably just comes out of their tap, so it's not actually worth the money. Second off, it's really quite positive to be frugal in 2017, but you want to look like you have options, so that's why I strongly suggest getting the second highest priced water. And most importantly, it tastes so good, and we all know that water tastes completely different and varies bottle to bottle. Next up is food. It is so important to get your food on, and I came across another YouTuber who was talking about the importance of eating good fats, to which I say, enjoy your kale. You're going to want to get a breakfast roll. This is especially good for soakage, and what's wonderful about the beloved breakfast roll of Ireland is that you can cram a disproportionate amount of food into 2 tiny pieces of bread. And then you can just eat it. Next up, let me clue you in on this insane place called the pharmacy. There are so many weird and wonderful things you can buy in your local pharmacy, like my crazy expensive foot scrubby thing that I never use. But back to your hungover needs. A bottle of echinacea will be fab for your unexplained bruises from the night before. How did you even get there? Bonus points if yours spills all over your handbag and destroys it like mine. Next up, there's an abundance of over-the-counter pharmaceuticals such
as in South Africa and Iraq, everywhere such as
paracetamol, ibuprofen and vitamins. At this time you may have some difficulty opening the childproof bottle top. If you just can't get the hang of it, there are loads of different options for you.
Why won't you open?
Dad! If like me you find it hard to swallow after a night of excessive shouting where your throat lining has been completely shredded off your muscles, I suggest you do the following. That works great for kids too, but you shouldn't really let them get drunk in the first place because their metabolisms are so high. Sunday mornings are your pharmacist's busiest time, so if you do have to go into the little private room for a chat, be sure to apologise profusely. And remember, crying is always appreciated. They'll never have seen that before and they'll appreciate the courtesy. Next up, you'll need one of these for constant emotional support. Just ignore their judging looks. Remember, you rely on me for water to live. There is also an old Irish medicine called hair of the dog. Not that this! It really will just delay the inevitable. But you know, ride it out as long as you can. If you must go out, I cannot recommend an accessory stronger than these. It's absolutely totally okay to wear them indoors because you're that cool. And don't worry about makeup. It's 2017 and as it happens, the hungover look is in fashion. No, seriously it is. What is wrong with the world? So those are my totally serious, not at all sarcastic pro tips for being hungover like a stun hun. What are yours? Share in the comments below. Bye! Thank you so much to everybody who did take the time to vote over on Twitter. If you want to help me with my content, you can go over there. A couple of people asked for shoutouts and I am game on to do shoutouts. So if you want a shoutout, comment below and I'll give you one. We have Big Lou. Congratulations, you were the first person to request a shoutout. Taylor 713. Oh, me, myself and Jesus. Hi Paul. Brennan Cody. Hello. Rachel Alvarez. Balzac. Mitchin 9660. Tutorialinator. Do you give loads of grinds in subjects? That's cool. Rehire Papali. A lot of these have agendas. Well, if you comment, I'll shout you out. So yeah, head on over to Twitter and you can probably vote for my next one in the next day or two. Hi. Remember, you rely on... Stop.
My face is angry at me.
Just no kissing. No kissing. You just you love me so much.